That's what they said. That's what the French said.
What the French call certainly, I don't know what. Hello? See, I hear you rolling on that. Rolling on what? Rolling I can kind of do it. It sounds like a mile away. Hello. Is that it? Are we recording now? Hello, folks. That's some funky style. I like that. Who's the artist on that? Was that Stock? Mind business. Record business. Yeah. Stock one. That should just be always going in the background. Just on repeat. So I can't get it to go through the fucking computer, but it's recording the board via SD card right now. Anyway, let's talk about how we get in there and it's like guys running out of extras in the movie our life. To quote like Louis. Because this one guy who used to order pizzas from Domino's all the time, he just pops up everywhere, fucking down them. And I gotta tell you, I was trying to pay attention to that movie, but that bastard with his goddamn popcorn, like, who's showing him? I've never hated someone so much in my entire life. Dude, another thing is, how many people coughed during that one bowl? Like, I thought about that so hard, I was just like, why is everybody fucking the bowl? Coughing at the same time. Yeah, what was the bowl? It was like right when he comes out in the morning or whatever, and he's just walking, and it's just like silent for a second. It's just like, that one part scared the shit out of me with the water. Mom. I know, we showed that.
We also haven't mentioned what we're talking about yet.
No, I gotta tell you guys, nothing like the overwhelming, uplifting positivity of 1917 to fuel a podcast. Yeah, nothing like that for a Sunday at 1 o'clock. Yeah. I mean, just overwhelming good vibes from that movie. I don't even know any characters' names. Non-stop. There's that one dude who looked like a skinnier, handsome Greg Pickett. That's true. The one guy's name was Blake. I remember that. My last name was Blake. It was totally intriguing. They were all skinny and short and fat. And there was William Schofield. That was the protagonist, the main character of the vehicle. Yeah, I'll say this, like, I liked it. It was definitely a bummer, for sure. Yeah, it was definitely, I liked that whole movie. Did you? Oh my god, I bawled my eyes out. It's like, damn, I got the wave mark. Oh my god, tears just running down my eyes. I did hear a little bit of whimpering coming a couple of seats over. That wasn't me. It's like, somebody's losing it right now. Now, would you put that in contention for Oscars, though? Well, I mean, it's early in the year, you know. It's only January. I probably would. It's early in the year. It came out last year. Did it? Yeah, it came out on Christmas, I think. No, I didn't know that. I thought it came out. I think that the way that it was shot, too, kind of in that Birdman style, also gave it an edge, which I did not expect going into it. Hold on, there's like one clean shot. The only time I think it actually did that break was when he gets fucking shot. When him and that German soldier like exchange the growth there. No, the screen just goes black and then it just kind of when he wakes back up. Yeah, that was like the one break. That was like, yeah, it was just kind of like it going black and then opening up from his eyes.
Yeah, that's what it was like in real time up until that point, you know?
Yeah.
So, that's something I like how it was shot too. That was, you know, like you felt like you were like, you know, with the dudes who were down there with them.
Yeah, absolutely. It definitely like brought you in like to the movie way more. I mean, the thing with the plane, like I was kind of upset at that. It's like, come on, dude. Fucking red bag.
Yeah, they're all just watching the plane come right at them. They're just as soon as they took it down, I knew that it was gonna like crash towards them. I was like,
yeah, of course it is. It was funny that part too, because like when they saved that guy, I was like, oh man, this is like
one of those beautiful moments too in war where like opposing enemies can like somehow be friends, and then that dude,
I did not expect that. I was like, oh shit. Yes,
I was just like, this is going to be a beautiful moment. It's going to be like, in this moment, we're just co-people. But no.
When the other guy's pumping out shit brown water from the thing that he's gonna feed to him, apparently. Dude, that was hard back then, man. Even if I was dying, I'd be like, don't feed me that water. That looks like shit.
Yeah, you're not going to give him the canteen water. He's from the...
Well, I mean, that's true. He is a German bastard.
Maybe that's how they were trying to kill him.
The shit water.
And I got like this mission I'm doing, you know?
Give him
I'm not gonna stop and help this guy. Like, my brother's about to die. I'm not gonna, you know?
Yeah, he really should have
No, I don't know.
He should have done that part.
Like, you know, whatever, let him figure it out, but it's like, you know, as far as like making sure he's all good, and like, what, are they gonna start bringing him along? You know, it's like, you can't do that.
I don't know, like, let's just fucking shoot him.
That would be interesting, if they did have to like drag that guy along like the rest of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
He's just like jumping over like the whole way down.
Yeah, like Gollum, Smeagol shit.
Like scheming some shit.
Just like, I'm going to take the ring at the last second. Yeah, they kind of did that, like, Lord of the Rings thing when he's like, there's thousands of men and only one of you. You'll never make it. Dude, there were so many, like, times that I just wanted to, like, quote Kung Pao. Like, when he was falling over the water hill. Or water hill. He's just like, water everywhere. I'm falling over. And then the other thing where, like, he got stabbed, he's like, I have a wound there. The whole time, like, I couldn't get into that shit.
Yeah, when he puts his hand into the German guy's chest.
Dude, like, he cuts his hand and then he just, like, when he gets knocked over, his hand goes right inside some guy's fucking body. Dude, like,
I was just like, he's gonna, if he doesn't die from this, like, he's gonna go home.
Yeah, there's no way he's not getting an infection from that shit. Like, that's the real killer.
I thought that would come up later, like that hand starts turning black or something, and like they gotta cut it off. Then he still has to go over, you know, figure it out.
That happens in 1917 too. And the whole plot is just him trying to keep his hand, and then him being like, dude, you gotta cut off your fucking hand, man.
Yeah, and, like, basically, another thing is, like, how about that French chick? Like, at least throw her a quick kick. Throw her some work.
I think that's other than a kiss, like when they kiss like that.
Yeah.
You see, like,
Times are rough, you know? Just, like, take out that picture he had of this girl and his kid or whatever, and just, like, stamp it on the back of her head, just, like...
I feel like there's many World War II stories where, like, you know, guys come home and like, I met this French chick and they took care of me, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I've heard that every time.
You have to fuck it together.
All the time.
But, like, another thing is just, like, how did you ground score a baby? Like, she just picked up a baby, like, this is my house. You know
What's his name? I don't know. I don't know what this baby's name is.
Dude, like, she doesn't even have the tits to feed her. You know what I mean? Like, how is that baby surviving?
I didn't know where they were until she started speaking French. Did they, like, say where they were? I must have missed it.
I think they were in France, because a lot of the funding was in France.
Yeah.
Do you think, like, she just baby birded, like, all that food to that?
No, she straight rejected the food. She was just like, nah, she needs milk. Like, what if the baby didn't have milk? Like, you're just gonna let the baby starve to death?
It's like, yeah.
It's like, yeah. I mean, if the baby's gonna die, I'll feed it to you. Would he have, like, canned dog food?
Just feed baby dog food.
I can't remember when he was pouring the milk out. I was like, how old is that shit? Like, is it sour? Like,
He
it's like hanging out with his hand. Or like, it's nasty.
he took the fucking bloody...
Corpse. It's
But,
like I put the blood in it.
Also, I didn't, so, I thought he totally got shot by that dude in the tower. Like, apparently he just fell down the stairs and whacked his head.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I think, like, alright, so he, like, picks his hand up and looks at his watch. I'm thinking, like, maybe the bullet hit his watch
Mm-hmm.
or something, but I'm like, still, like, even if the bullet, like, that deflected the bullet, your hand would be, like, broken.
Yeah, exactly.
So I was, like, wondering all about that, too.
also, when he was with that random French chick, I was just thinking, like, stay here and live a life with me. And really, that was just the 1917 version of Kung Pao.
I mean, honestly, half the time I couldn't understand what they were saying because of their limey accents. I mean, they shouldn't have racist. Limey? Is that racist? Is that something
Long French bastards.
Yeah, I use that. That's something that's like. Well, then I retract my comment. So they weren't limey, they were just very hard to understand.
They already canceled.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they should have like subtitles through that whole movie.
The movies always seem to show too how the Allies were just fucked until the Americans got there.
Yeah,
And, like, they're always losing to the Germans, and it's just like, oh, because the Americans aren't here yet.
yeah. The only hope they have is just one guy running halfway through across the country to try to save an entire battalion.
Yeah, like that. I was like, okay.
Do you think that's because we're in America? Do you think like in other countries when they put out like one of these movies, it's just like, oh, we were fucking great until the Americans showed up.
Yeah. I don't know what they do, like, you know, they made this movie.
Like in Dunkirk, the whole thing with Dunkirk is they're just like, we just gotta fucking wait for the Americans.
Like, it's straight on movie review sites.
Another thing is like, do you think like when they write movies, like it's always their country liberating Auschwitz? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's true. I mean, history is up to the people who read it.
I think that's textbooks in the films, right?
Is that the phrase? I think that's the phrase.
Yeah,
Something like that. It's paraphrased. It's close enough. Something like that. I know, we could add all that shit. Hold on, stop recording. Fuck.
This is such a dinky donkey podcast.
That was cool. Also, I wasn't sure if I could. I think you might have fixed it, but at first I didn't think I could hear you.
All right, so fucking.
It
I
was-
wonder where we left it.
I definitely got a little bit further up
Okay.
on that mic because it was still. I mean, it still sounds a little bit echoey, but
You're right up on that mic. Should I be
But
right up on
Yours
this
is
mic?
good. Mine's good.
I don't need to be right up on this mic.
I like being up close to the mic because
exactly.
I can always adjust the levels in
And
post.
now, Michael Howard.
Now I wonder where the fuck it fell off. I don't know. Maybe we weren't even recording the whole time. That'd be fucking embarrassing. But like,
We were just
we have
talking.
any of it?
We were just having a conversation in a room,
supposedly I got 10 minutes of it.
calling it a podcast,
Listen, we're still figuring it out over here at Butt Stuff. all
working
right?
out the kinks. You know,
Is it going again?
It's gone, supposedly.
It's got some good reviews.
Our podcast?
that's what I was gonna ask.
Not 1917.
No shit.
Oh, no. I mean, it's certified fresh.
I'm
Okay.
trying to see get some British
Let's go
based
around.
reviews and see what they say. If it's totally different.
Some BBC.
They're like, this is bullshit. This didn't happen like this.
Well, I do think
we would
like,
never fall for the Germans' trap.
Okay. The Brits for sure would enjoy that film. You know what I mean? I feel like
the Germans would enjoy that film, too.
why would the Germans enjoy it?
I don't know. It was like kind of like when I like that part when the British were walking through their bunkers and they were like, "Oh shit, they built all this," and it was like, "Yeah, like they knew they were gonna be here. They weren't just fucking sleeping on their fucking hats.
Yeah.
They put beds in and
They
shit.
had like compounds and bunks and fucking.
And like get
rats.
to the one side, it's all fucking green and shit.
Even the rats are fatter than us.
Yeah.
Germans like, yeah, we got some pretty fat rats.
Just like feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. But yeah, I don't know. Let's just go around the room and just we could see. I guess what would you rate it
My
out of 10?
name's Jim.
I'm an alcoholic.
No, DJ, what would you give that out of 10?
I liked it a lot. I thought it was a really good movie. I probably would have given it. I would have given it an 8 or a 9 out of 10. Do I have to pick a specific number?
It has to be exact.
Yeah, pick it.
Let's,
Pick a
all
number.
right. So I'm
You
gonna
can
go with a 9 on this one.
You
because
can use decimals.
Yeah, you can use 10th place.
I'm gonna go 8.1.
8.1. Okay, what would have made
Just
it a
over
10?
8. I don't really know. I mean, I like how it was very tense. Kept going through the whole thing.
It was.
Really locks you in.
It was one of those movies where you're kind of on the edge of your seat.
Exactly.
What about you, Ian?
Probably like a 7.8.
7.8.
7.8.
Solid.
Because it was good, but I feel like I kind of seen that before. Like it's not like super original. Like, I felt like, it reminded me a lot of Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was the same kind of concept. Like, we got to warn these people before this goes down. Mm-hmm. And, like, in a war setting. But it was good. It was good. So 7 point, whatever I said.
I don't know. I'd say like something like an 8.4, 8.5. I liked it a lot. Personally, I thought that it was an emotional roller coaster of a movie. Any movie that makes me cry, although it's not hard to make me cry during movies, I just automatically kind of give it a little bump. It's like one more. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. And I was like, that's an emotional roller coaster. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and also like the way that it was shot too. I felt like it. Like the first time I looked at my phone to check the time, I was like, oh shit, there's only like 10 more minutes of this movie left. Like, it did not really feel that long. I felt
they did a good job with that. The way that it's shot too, it kind of leaves you like, you're never like, okay, this is dragging. It's never like that. I would say, I would probably give it like an 8.5, something like that. Because I did enjoy it. I didn't get moved like Jim did. I didn't cry. I'm not a pussy, but no.
we got a big guy here.
No, I can't say anything like that because Coco made me bawl my eyes out.
What's Coco?
Coco's an animated, it's like Disney Pixar type situation about Dia de los Muertos.
Ooh.
Yeah, but
Fancy guy over
that
here.
got me. But something about like I don't know why. Maybe it's because I've seen it before and like my guard was up for it, But like I'll say this, it kind of felt like a video game. I felt like I was kind of like it was like a cutscene in a video game. Like I was that invested in it. I was just like, okay, like it was following like perfect thing. Like, okay, get the grenades. You gotta go on this mission. Like, you know what I mean?
You're like spectating them.
Yeah, because I was like pretty baked when like I first went in there. I was pretty baked when I first went in there, and it was kind of like gripped me immediately because I sat down and was like, oh shit, I might be like a little bit hard to follow on this in the beginning here.
Yeah.
And you were probably distracted by that motherfucker sitting right next to us, Don Lin.
Dude, I was sitting next to him like we're already next to the enemy.
Exactly. I sat down and I was immediately like, if he says one fucking word through this movie, I'm walking out of this bitch.
You don't have the stones to do that. You would have graciously sat there and watched the film.
If I could, so like no one knows who Don Lin is, but if I could describe him, he's like if the devil could be reincarnated with Hitler and then mixed into one person.
Just so
That's
we're clear.
that guy that was sitting next to us in that movie. Like, he seemed pretty benign just sitting there, but I'm telling you, he is just pure evil.
And the way that he eats chicken wings is absolutely despicable.
Oh my god. Don't even get me started.
I think
that almost ruined the movie. That took a point off of the movie, is having to sit next to that one guy.
See, like I disagree. I think that's like a reoccurring theme. That's like our.
I kind of love that.
Dude, that was like okay. Think about like the sheer odds of that happening. Okay, he's watching this movie once, we're watching this movie once. He goes to the showing, we go to the showing. All right, it's dark. The movie theater is packed.
We go to trivia. He beats us in trivia.
Yeah, to explain who this guy is, he used to go to trivia with us, and he's this penisy little man who would complain about all the questions at trivia. Yes. And then he started coming into Domino's, where we all worked at, and then started complaining about I've seen better pizzas than this. And then we sat next to him at a fucking baseball game, just out of pure coincidence that we're like, how do we sit next to this fucking guy with assigned seats that we bought from a baseball stadium, and then we go into a pitch black fucking movie theater, walk to a random section where we can't see anything, and happen to sit next to this motherfucker? Like, what are the odds of that happening? That's pretty remarkable.
It's the way.
It's amazing.
I
did step on his foot as we were leaving.
Good.
You stomped.
Oh, it was the dude at the end?
Yeah.
So I didn't know who that was.
Yeah.
Ian,
you're better
fuck
off.
that guy.
You're better off. Because he's the worst.
He's the type of person who
He wanted to see the credits real bad, too.
Yeah.
He
wouldn't get up as we were walking past him. I was like, you're doing this on purpose.
Yeah, I was thinking
swear.
that.
It's not like a fucking comic book movie.
Yeah, exactly. There's going to be an extra after the credit scene where
he gets shot.
They set it up for World War II.
Yeah, Samuel L. Jackson comes in and hands him a letter.
We gotta punish these Germans.
When you think about it, though, like, it's just amazing that he's there. it's just like he's been chosen to like. What if he's like our guardian angel? He's just like looking out for us, and like this whole time we just like shitting on him. But like to preface this, he's also like when I was delivering pizzas, he's the type of person who would order 10 pizzas, get like some discount on them, and then you show up and he signs it and like puts 0.00 on it. I think
just to rub it in your face.
And he'll say something dickish like, this isn't a large order. Size is relative. You're like, fuck you, buddy.
But like
That's an actual quote, too.
size is relative to what?
Dude, the amount of fucking pizzas that he ordered, I don't know.
Honestly, I would start my own podcast just dedicated to talking about that guy and how much
The Don Lin Shit
him.
Talk podcast?
Yeah.
Do you think?
And then send it to him on a daily basis, and then he'll be like, "Who are these fucking people?"
Imagine if like this takes off and then like this like follows him around the spots.
Yeah, everyone's gonna be like, "This fucking guy."
I'm going to go
lives
into a
in
job
Lake
interview
York.
and he's going to be the fucking guy.
He's like, you ruined my life.
Exactly.
I just want to know, like, do you think he recognizes us? Do you think like he's just as pissed off he keeps running into us and like we always like stumble in past him reeking of pot and like
I was thinking about that.
Honestly, he must be so scared just that we just keep, because it's always coincidence, but we always come in after him. It's like we're following him, basically.
or it's just like he's really prepared and we're like not at all at any given time, and he's early and he's just like, I feel like he's like this, just like he's that douchebag who's like he probably like packs like little like snack meals and shit like that for these type of he's got a Domino's pizza under his fucking under his seat that he like didn't tip on, and he put 0.00 on the fucking receipt when he picked it up. But like I don't know, I'll say this,
He had like a clipboard or some shit.
Of
in
course
there.
he did.
Like he's
He's
taking
do-
notes or something.
he's doing his own podcast as we speak right now.
Despite us.
No, he doesn't.
The
He doesn't.
movie was historically
I'm-
inaccurate.
I could have filmed a better movie. Yeah, sure. Of course.
He reminds me of like a cartoon character or something. The way you guys are describing him, like like fucking Dexter's nemesis.
Yeah,
Man,
pretty
right?
much.
Dexter's
He
laboratory.
kind of does look like Mandark too.
Mandark, yeah.
That's the thing, is like we were in a movie, so you didn't hear him talk, but if you heard him talk, you'd be like, oh, okay, I get it. I see what's going on here.
Do you think, like, I guess,
Mandark.
who, like, okay, obviously there's only really one person who we can talk about, like, their acting prowess in here, but, like, who's, I mean, it was good, but who, aside from the lead character, would you say did the best job acting?
Cumberbatch.
I don't even know who fucking Cumberbatch is. Which one was he?
What's his
He was
first name?
Colonel Mackenzie.
He's
the guy
Doctor
that's the guy
Strange.
who's-
Colonel
he's like-
Mackenzie.
You know Doctor Strange, right? It's the actor that played Doctor Strange.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's been
I
in like
can't-
everything.
I can't think of his first name.
Benedict?
Benedict, yeah. Cumberbatch.
Isn't that like a
Cumberbatch?
huge...
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Isn't that like a huge slap in the face as an Englishman to like be named Benedict? Or is
Well,
that
he-
like an honor?
No,
Is it
he
an
is.
honor?
He is British.
No, I know that, but is it like, okay, for us Americans, it's like Benedict Arnold's the great American trainer or trader.
Trainer.
Yeah, he trains all the great
He
Americans.
was also a trainer, yeah.
But yeah, he trained him how
Helped all
to.
the Americans hit their fitness goals for the new year.
He trained him on how to betray us. But no, like. Like, do you think it's a troll for like English people to just name it like, yeah, we're gonna call you Benedict?
Imagine how insulting that would be, though, if you like walked up to him and he's like, "I'm Benedict Cumberbatch," and you're like, "Oh, like Benedict Arnold." He's like,
Yeah.
"No,
No.
that name's actually
No.
a really old English name that he didn't like. That name existed for thousands of years." Well,
Do you
I don't
think-
know. Maybe Benedict Arnold was the first Benedict. I don't know.
It had Moriarty in it, too. He was the guy that was like, you'll never make it. Well, he was the first guy that told them they'd never make it.
Really?
Yeah, that was
Never make
Moriarty
it,
from the
ever make it.
Sherlock thing.
ever make it.
You'll never get this.
You can't make it.
There's hundreds of Germans.
Yeah, it's pretty much a prerequisite before you listen to any podcast that we do that you have to see Kung Pao Enter the Fist. If you haven't seen that movie, like, just turn this off right
I mean, that's a 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You know what we should do is like a project now that we have all these mics is we should like redub it.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Or record like a
I don't think we
commentary,
could ever do it
basically.
justice.
See,
Yeah, yo,
Yeah.
that's what we should start doing. Commentaries, like while the movie's going.
just
Yeah.
get like a TV or like a projector mounted in here, and we can just play it. Like I don't know how we would do that because
Subtitles and just have it low. Put the volume.
I couldn't believe how packed the theater was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The movie's been out for a while. We went in there and I was like, God damn.
Actually, I don't. It might have came out. I know that it came out here on the 10th, but when I looked it up, it said release date. I think it was Christmas, but just
dude,
not
that's
here.
Such a good Christmas film.
Hold on. It is if you're
Sad.
no, if you're a Jew on Christmas, you need a film like that.
Debatable.
That's an interesting.
No,
interesting
if
take.
you think
I mean,
about it.
it's true.
I grew up with these people. This is every Christmas, all right? They go out, sometimes get like a triple feature going, sometimes it's just a double feature. Everything else is closed. The movie theaters are open. They usually drop like a fire movie for the Jews, and then after that they go and get Chinese food. It's like one of those traditions that's like kind of in the Torah but not really.
I think I've seen like a movie on Christmas Day with my parents before. Where it's like, fuck it, let's go.
You must be a little bit of Hebrew.
Maybe.
I think I saw one of the Star Wars movies on Christmas.
Yeah, I think so as well. I think it's probably one of the only movies I saw on Christmas.
Yeah.
What? Oh, you saw that this Christmas around.
But I didn't see the new Star Wars this Christmas.
You know what I noticed? They always have like crazy dark movies that come out on Christmas. Just it's like weird. They're like, yeah, it's Christmas, but fuck it.
Yeah, for all the people that aren't in the Christmas spirit, all the Grinches.
People like to be moved.
Yeah, I love going into a dark movie like it's the holidays.
Krampus, whatever the fuck.
Krampus didn't move anybody.
Oh,
Cracked screen.
Yeah, can you also look up? Was this the same director as Birdman? Because when I saw that, I was like, "This is Birdman." Michael Keaton.
Dude, if Michael Keaton was in this, it would have been incredible.
yeah, that would have made it a 10 out of 10.
We have to get there. My brother.
Okay, definitely not the same person.
No.
If it was like Michael Keaton from Multiplicity, so he just keeps dying, and then another one of him just keeps running up and finishing the
Oh,
mission for him.
spoilers! I didn't see that.
Oh, sorry.
I would definitely
Sorry,
watch
everybody,
more
for
of
spoiling
these.
1989's Multiplicity. Michael
Wait,
Keaton.
hold on. Look
I didn't
that
mean
up.
to do that.
Look that up. Can we get a
All right,
factual
but first,
check on
Jim,
that?
you asked who directed.
That movie's a fucking 10 out of 10.
I want to see what other movies this guy directed because this one was really good.
What did you like more? Did you like Birdman or this movie more? Just in the fact that they were shot in the same way.
It's hard to compare the two of them
they're
because
very
they're
different.
like, you know, they're very. Birdman's about.
Okay.
Like half of it doesn't make sense.
Let's get down to brass tacks here. If the movies were dangling off a cliff and like it's in front of oblivion and the rest don't exist for the rest of humankind to see, which one would you drop? Birdman or 1917?
I feel like I'm dropping 1917 just because there's other movies that are like it, and Birdman's so unique, you know.
I want to say 1917 for the same reason, but I'm also like, oh god, but then we lose that story of history.
That's true. History dies
Is that
in
based on a
darkness.
true story?
It seemed like it was.
It seemed like it
Like
was
they-
based on because it was like thank you for Alfred Mendez,
Yeah.
and then it said Sam Mendes directed it, so I'm guessing it's like some relation.
It was like the stories told by them or something, but
yeah.
Yeah.
that's what I was confused with. Like,
if you
that's
think
not
about
saying
it-
it's like, are they stories or is it a true story? Like, you know what
Well,
I mean?
it said who told us these stories. So I imagine that like this is just like it happened to be. The writer was like, all right, so I got to write.
There's no way to like prove it or something.
Yeah, I
Like,
got to
you know.
write. Well, I can look it up.
They should have fucking ended it with like, and these are their stories. Bum 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 bum.
It's like Fargo.
Wouldn't that be that would be a bummer if it was all bullshit.
And then like Law and
This
Order.
Okay.
movie is
Up after.
100% fiction.
You guys, I'm about to fuck up the Birdman comparison. Okay, so 1917, which director Sam Mendes wrote based on his grandfather's stories about World War I, was not technically filmed in a single take. If you pay attention, you can see places where the film fudges a little.
Oh, fucking horse shit.
Well, I'm just saying, like, Birdman was definitely one take. Mm-hmm. And
Well,
everybody
Birdman wasn't one until the very end.
until he I don't want to spoil it, but
Oh, all right. So that's how
He's
they're
a bird
similar.
man.
It's just kind of like this dude's whole day or
you
whatever.
never saw Birdman?
No. I'll watch it though. I've heard it's really good.
You ever see Batman? You should
Batman?
fucking check out Birdman.
Yeah, it's all supposed to be just like one take, basically. So they just shoot it like.
Harvey Birdman.
Attorney at Law.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Is that like what it is? Or?
Yeah, like Brack shows up.
Oh yeah, that's something to do with like comics, right?
No.
It's
No,
like
I'm just gonna have to watch it.
It doesn't have anything to
he's-
do with Brack or Harvey Birdman.
It's theater.
Brack.
It's like a bunch of thespians.
Space
Yeah,
Ghost.
he's
Can you
like.
still say that? Can you say thespians still?
Ed, come on.
I don't know. They're kind of touchy.
Let's keep it on the positive side here. No thespian talk.
Yeah, think positive.
Yeah.
It's not Catterday, but let's still think positive.
Pause.
I think I could say it. My grandpa was a thespian.
I don't know what that is.
It's theater geek.
That's racist.
I mean, yeah, I feel like people back then that was like the thing to do.
My grandma was a pianist.
Dress up in ladies' clothes and be like, let's go do some theater. Fuck it.
I thought you meant like people that go see the movies a lot.
What do you mean? Thespian? Those are. I don't know. What would you?
Movie
Because you said theater geek, so I was like,
Cinephile. Theater geek is
Yeah,
like they
cinephile.
put on the show.
Yeah.
Like
Thespians. Thespian means actor,
like
like Broadway or film or something like that.
I touched someone's weenus the other day.
Ooh.
That's another funny word.
Weenus, yeah.
We're on the topic of funny words
Let's keep it highbrow here. No.
that are that don't actually mean something dirty.
DJ met a 6-year-old yesterday.
Touched his weenus.
Whoa, hey. Take it easy, everybody.
He didn't do it on purpose.
It's
Well, tell him what weenus means, just in case we didn't.
weenus is the skin on the end of your elbow.
Yes,
It's
I knew
not-
that.
It sounds like penis, but it's not.
Thank you.
It's
That was really.
it's like the excess skin, right?
yeah. Something like that.
Oh, it sounds dirty.
I don't know. I'm
when
not
you
a
say it like
doctor.
But okay, I guess while we're all sitting here, what movie that's currently out do you think we should do next? Like what?
Probably Star Wars.
Well, okay, you haven't seen Star Wars. I haven't
I
seen
have
Star Wars.
no problem going back and seeing movies. That
Yeah, I would.
It just
rewatch
gives
I'd
you a
almost like
better,
that even more.
you know, understanding of it.
Fuck it. Let's do 1917 again.
I was
Okay.
just
Just
watching-
watch it again and redo this all over again.
Is this a 1917 podcast?
I just
Not
got
doing
punked.
that.
I just got punked real hard.
Uncut Gems, I would
You
like.
motherfuckers.
Parasite. I mean, honestly, like a lot of the films that they're playing over at. Oh wow.
I've been trying to do that the whole time, but like it's hard to fucking.
Well, I can hear myself like fine in my thing. That's why I haven't been moving it.
I almost think it would be better to see like a bullshit movie.
I wanna
Something
see
that we
Little
don't
Women.
think is going to be good, and then we just come back and we're just angry about it.
What movie do you want to see this bullshit?
I don't know.
Well, like if we all saw Little Women and
Yeah,
then
Little
came
Women.
in and started
What's
talking
What's
about
Little Woman about?
It's about
It's about Little Women.
very
Little people
small
porn?
women. It's have you ever seen the
Have you
Indian,
ever seen
Indian in the Cupboard?
Tiny Texie?
Indian.
Jumanji, the next level.
Inner Space, where they shrink the spaceship down and then fly into somebody's body. It's like
Wait,
that.
that's Little Women.
We could go see Bad Boys for Life.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
I'm definitely.
It's friggin'
Bad Boys for Life is definitely gonna be
We
done.
could see, Bad Boys for Life would be a good one. I would watch that movie.
Eric tried to book that pod. All right.
we should do one.
Eric, fuck Eric.
No, you can come too.
Oh, okay. Then that's okay then.
It's just like the seats are closing up. We can get more mics going in here. We got like 2 more mics, but like,
Exactly. What's the max amount of people we could get going?
Six.
Yeah, we don't want to get too many cooks
Get
in
like
the kitchen. You know what I mean?
27 people commenting on Bad Boys for Life.
while we're still figuring it out, like at least as long as everybody understands that, like if everybody's talking at the same time, it's not gonna work. But like I'll try. I could get 8 people in here. I guess I could also call people in and shit like that. But like I do just want to like experiment with every kind of format for this.
We could like phone a friend.
We can phone a friend. I just got to get my lightning cable out of my converter out of the car, and it'd be sick, but like you can't really phone a friend. And, like, okay, what we could do is this would be sick.
Speaker.
I'll put him on speaker.
Mic.
No, this is
Blast him on the telly.
no. You can't put it on speaker. It'll fuck up because this auto like adjusts the levels. But what we can do is like we could have Jerry see a movie at like the same time, and then get him on the horn, and it's like because I want like. Our friend Jerry thinks every movie is fucking good.
Tell him that he completely misunderstood what was going on in the movie.
He's always misunderstanding, so I don't have to tell him that. I just know that. But just let him
We
think
should just agree with whatever he says, like, even if we don't, and then, like, people will listen to him and be like, what the fuck are these guys talking about? That movie sucked.
You can do that. I have a very contrarian relationship with Jerry, so I have to take
So
that
he'll
know. No, but
Like, something's up.
yeah.
Jerry's the best, though. You know.
He is. On one of the first, I did my first podcast and I told a story about that time he got sucked off at the Sagamore.
That's the Sycamore, not the Sagamore.
And Sagamore.
Yeah, those are two very different, very different hotels.
One's in Lake George, one's the Scumbag Motel in Lake.
Yeah, if you got sucked off at the Sagamore, that would be a win. If you get sucked off at the Sycamore,
By
that's
some
like
dirty skanks.
yeah,
Well,
you gotta
hold
get
on. Sex workers are the backbone of America.
This is true. I can't disagree with that.
Dead air.
All right.
But
What was the last movie you saw before this?
the last movie I saw and did a podcast on, or the last
No,
movie?
just the last movie you saw before
It
this.
might have been Unkept Gems.
Unkept Gems? DJ?
Uncut gems.
Unkept.
Uncut.
He kept all of them. He didn't
He didn't keep any
cut
of it.
them though. They were uncut.
They were
gems.
uncut.
Have you
I
seen
haven't seen it. No.
No. I'm just not going to say what I was going to say.
I'm guessing I was completely wrong.
He kept them.
No.
He gets he wins a golf tournament at the end. I've seen that.
No.
He meets Trump.
Nope.
That one guy gets his hand bit off by the alligator.
That's
Chubbs.
that's Happy Gilmore.
Oh, that's right.
What's it called?
He has to go back through kindergarten through 12th grade,
No, that's Billy Madison.
do them all in
I thought that was kindergarten
a couple
cop.
of weeks.
He finds out his biggest nemesis is actually his father.
Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Guys. All right, guys.
DJ, what's the last movie you saw?
I think it was Star Wars. I might have seen something on Netflix, but I
Yeah,
can't
not in
remember
theaters. It doesn't
what
have to be in
what the
theaters.
fuck. I can't remember. I watched Don't Fuck with Cats. That's not really a movie.
Yeah, I'm currently watching that right now.
It's pretty good.
It's Don't Fuck with Cats, man.
What
Is it a series?
What
or-
is Don't Fuck with Cats?
It's about a guy that posts a video of him fucking with a cat, and then these people on the internet are like,
Dude, is
don't
that-
fuck with cats.
Is that the one where he's like, get the fuck down? He's like yelling at him.
no.
You know what I'm
This
talking
is
about? That's like
video
a classic internet.
is much funnier than what's going on here.
No, this one's kind of like heartbreaking.
Yeah, this guy puts
Oh.
2 cats in a vacuum seal bag and then just takes all the air out of it and watches them die.
And he's like playing like John Lennon's Imagine.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And then all these people are on the internet are like, you don't fuck with cats, bro. We're gonna fucking get you.
Sounds a bit like a snuff film.
Pretty much.
In many
So
ways,
what
it
is this
yeah.
guy's status right now? Is he like
I don't know.
just life ruined because
Well,
of
I don't want to spoil it.
yeah,
for
'cause I haven't
for-
finished it.
for Jim.
I'm halfway
You should
through.
watch it.
But guys, don't
He's
fuck
fucked.
with cats. He seems like he's fucked.
I can tell you right now, he's fucked. Today with like the internet, you do anything wrong and you get enough people to talk shit to you, you're over. You're done. You can't get a job. You can't do anything. Everybody like knows you somehow. They're like, oh, that's that asshole that suffocated the cats.
It turned out to be Adam Sandler.
Wait, is this wait, somebody really did this, or this is
Yeah,
fiction?
no, it's
No, this is true.
It's like a
This is
documentary.
for real.
It's true crime.
It's fucked up.
Oh, I don't know how I feel about that.
It's fucked
I
up.
mean, obviously, someone like that shouldn't.
I mean, I think they get him
they
in the
should
end.
get-
I don't think they just make the. I'm guessing at the end of the documentary, they catch the
whatever he
killer.
gets, he deserves with that whole thing. But then there's other times where people, they say stuff or whatever.
Well, one thing is just like, I wonder whose desk this crossed, and they're like, yeah, let's do the cat killer one. You know,
Oh man, they just make
Well-
shows about anything now.
Yeah, you gotta watch it. It's a very compelling story.
What platform?
It's on Netflix.
Okay.
Don't fuck with
Netflix
cats.
does not
The
sponsor
Netflix.
us, by the way, but they should.
Netflix, if you're listening, give us movies to watch. Watch the movies.
Send us,
review all
send
the
us
movies.
movies in the mail like you used to, and we'll watch them.
That's what we should do. We should pick one movie on Netflix and then all watch it at home.
Do our
before
homework,
we
yeah.
come back. Take notes on
Write
it.
a fucking
Why wouldn't
book
we-
on it.
Why
Exactly.
wouldn't we just watch it in the theater?
Yeah, I want to go
downstairs?
to this. I want
Do a
to.
book report.
What I want to do more of is getting more drunk when we go to the Spectrum. Really amping up. The,
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
I'm
See
trying to
another-
get like an 18 rack of BLs in there.
Yeah, and then see another 12:30 on a Sunday movie. We all just roll in shit faced,
Yeah.
ruin Don Lin's day again,
I think
being all drunk.
it'd be sick if we could bring the GoPro in and film it. Yeah.
Now we're just talking about piracy.
Well, no. What if we just film our reactions to the movie?
That's what I was gonna say. Like, if we picked like a movie on like a Tuesday in like the morning, and then we just brought the mics in, and just filmed it in there.
I think there's
Who
streamers
fucking
that do that shit on Twitch.
Just like bring something into the movie theater and then film the reaction.
There's streamers that do that on Twitch. They have like the the selfie stick or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you then.
I mean, I don't know if that's like legal or what. But
Pretty sure it's not.
I have to say I'm quite distracted by this dog sweater right now.
This is young Tito.
Young Tito.
keeps them warm.
It's a nice sweater, I gotta say.
Why are you distracted by the sweater?
Because it's not. You don't see a dog with a
TJ,
sweater.
you're not gonna
with
fuck
a
this
hood
dog, are you?
That's not where this is going. All right.
DJ, you can't touch that dog's weenus.
We've already been over this. That's not something dirty. I won't do it just for you know.
He
just
hates
for
this. I should not have
posterity's
picked him
sake.
up.
No, he's cool.
Looks like he's enjoying it.
He would just jump down if he didn't like it.
It looks like one of those like bodybuilder sweatshirts where they cut the sleeves off of it and like a V in the
He
middle.
looks like Bill Belichick.
Yeah, he looks like Bill. Exactly. The monotone look on his face is definitely he's cheated at something at some point in his life.
On his wife.
Yes. On his dog wife.
It's Woody. Woody's a man. It's his groom. Don't judge their
I
relationship.
know everybody always gets my dog's pronouns wrong. It's all right.
They're both hymns, right?
Yeah. Sometimes people call Woody a girl. I get real upset.
Does it bother you?
All right, let's do copy quick.
Not a girl.
You guys losing your hair? Get hymns. Hymns. We're brought to you by hymns.
This is we're not. Are we getting paid for that?
Wait, no. This podcast is brought to you by OCB. We want your rolling papers. Give us your rolling papers.
Yeah, what we should have done is we should have sparked up a joint or something for this.
Had it going around.
Yeah, that
It's not
would-
too late. We have the
Guys.
rolling chessboard here.
Guys, it's too late.
It's too late.
All right, never mind then. Sorry, I didn't mean to ruin everything, guys.
No, it's okay. But
DJ doesn't smoke pot.
all right. So DJ, if
It'll be
you
a bummer.
He used to smoke pot, but he doesn't smoke pot.
if you're DJ's boss, give him a raise because he quit smoking pot for that job.
I did, and then did not get drug tested.
If
That's
you
a- that's a
if you're
bummer.
DJ's boss, drug test him so worth it for him quitting smoking pot.
Exactly.
Maybe then he'll start smoking pot again.
Maybe.
Just get that first one out of the way.
Exactly.
But okay.
Oh my god, bro! If you smoke, your fucking heart's gonna race. You're gonna think you're gonna die. It's gonna be sick,
How long has it
That
been?
does sound like a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong.
dude. It is.
How long has it been since you haven't smoked pot?
I smoke. I've smoked.
All right.
I don't smoke consistently. I smoke like once every like 3 weeks.
Oh,
or
just not with us.
yeah, just not with you squares.
Who do you smoke with?
Just by myself.
So you're
You know,
like,
I'll be like at home, like, you know, hanging out.
Do you put on the George Thorogood?
know,
I smoke alone.
down with nobody else.
Be scanning some chicks. I'm doing like the ladies.
Does-
Always
I'm
scanning
doing like the ladies.
Does your lady know that you smoke?
You want to get a pizza or something?
Do you really want a pizza? Or are you just quoting?
No,
that?
I'm just quoting Come Down again.
I want a pizza.
Dude,
That wouldn't be bad
pizza.
right now.
Pizza would be nice.
Could do a podcast on pizza. Review the pizza.
I've always wanted to do that. Just do like a podcast where like
Like bar stools.
no, fuck that. What I'm talking about is like just plug in, call somebody up, and then use the board. Like we all place our orders using the mic through the board, and just kind of ambush them and be like, because they're not gonna know that they're on a podcast, but just get the food delivered here, and then we eat it and like review it and do it. We could always do some like kinky ASMR with it too, because I know there's a bunch of freaks out there.
Welcome to Butt Stuff. We'd like one large.
If all
cake
else
and then-
fails.
Fuck.
We just do that.
We could always do
ASMR.
the second half of the podcast is us just passing the food that we ate.
It's just the sounds of us eating. Just the pizza's pretty good.
I mean, there's probably a market.
Totally.
I do want to say, we're not sponsored again, but the Spectrum 8 Theater in Delaware, on Delaware Avenue in Albany is where we go to watch all our films. It's a great spot.
It's a fine theater.
Don't blow it up because we like it when there's nobody there, but like definitely patronize it because we need to keep it open. And if it goes down, this podcast is not going down, but it will definitely take a big hit.
And if you can't make it out to the theater, you can at least donate money to the Patreon that we'll have set up.
But yeah, at some point we're gonna get a Patreon going. We'll get a GoFundMe. We're gonna get a bunch of shit.
We'll send
going.
you a Christmas card of the animals.
I would like to actually, I'm gonna throw this invitation out here. If you want to guest, we have spaces. We can fill you in. You can come to these if you want. You just gotta let us know. But not too many people, just like one at a time, you know? If you do want to come, you want to watch a movie, you want to talk about it, you want to have your voice heard, you want to meet us at the Spectrum, maybe smoke a duddy with your boys.
You bring money for your ticket.
No,
you get
actually,
ready to fucking go to Mars.
I'll say this. If anybody wants one at a time, obviously, I will buy one person's ticket if they do a spot on the pod. So if you want a free matinee viewing of one of these, matinee only, I'm not spending the full fucking whatever it is, 11, 12, but Spectrum Theater, I will pay for your ticket, your whatever it is, $9. You come, you better fucking come with the good conversation after the podcast. If not, I will make you pay for your ticket.
I was gonna say we're already losing money on this.
We're blowing these things off the shelves.
That's a good deal.
There's a lot of startup
And then we
costs
could just
involved
be
with
like,
this.
I'm already $9 in the hole.
Hey, you got to spend money to make money, right?
Dude, you know what
Am I
we
right,
should do?
guys?
That's what they say.
That's something I've heard someone say once.
You know what we got to do? Everybody, keep your receipts. Because once I incorporate this bitch as an LLC, I'm writing your receipts off.
Yeah, can we write? Is this a tax write-off? It is tax season, everybody.
Tax season. Get your Liberty Mutual suits on.
DJ's always had a lot of trouble with tax season.
You going to H&R Block this year, DJ? They really like bending you backwards.
No, fuck that. Those are a bunch of assholes.
Do you want to tell that story?
I'd rather not.
It sounds way more intense.
That's great podcasting right there. Do you want to tell that story? No, I don't.
Well, I appreciate that. Just let it, if you don't.
Which story though? I mean, I have like 6 different stories.
The worst one. The one where they really raked you over the coals.
I don't know. I went there once and they somehow ended up telling me that I owed $2,000.
DJ worked the same job as like 3 other people. We were living together at the same time. It was me, DJ, and Jim, and one other fellow, and we all worked the same job, did the same shit, and somehow DJ had to pay $2,000.
Exactly.
DJ claimed 1 on the W-2 and fucked him.
I went back in and I was like, "What happened? What did I do? How do I owe $2,000? I worked the entire year."
Not only that, he had to see like all of us like, I got $2,000, baby. We're all like leaving. We're like talking like, what are you gonna buy with your money, Jim? I don't know. I'm gonna quit school.
Exactly. So I was like, listen, you gotta like take another look at this. Like, I don't have 2,000. Like, this is clearly wrong. Someone did something very wrong. Like in this situation. And then I went back the next day. They're like, "Oh no, you're getting $800 back now." It's like, what did you do? Like, what? I want to know what you did to make it swing from owing $2,000 to getting back $800. And the lady was just like, I don't know what happened.
I just like to picture like,
how do you have a job there?
I like to picture like your mom was just like, yeah, like send the money to me. And then they're like, okay, let us get a cut. And she was like, all right, you can have 12, give me 8. And then like they were like, yeah, just tell him he owes 8. You know? And then your mom's just like, yeah, I needed the money.
That probably is the master plan. Because my mom, like before I went in there, my mom was like, listen, I know a lady at H&R Block.
Oh my God.
I was like, Mom, you screwed me.
And she started crying. She's like, I just love you, and I didn't want you to like be safe with your money.
I didn't want you to do your own taxes.
They're gonna audit you.
Trust me, I wish that's what the case was. Instead, it was more like, well, I guess you just owe $2,000. You should have been saving more. And it was like, you've got to be kidding me.
Imagine if you had like people have to do that. You have to save up to pay your taxes, otherwise they just come take your shit.
Yeah, that's like, you know, if you have your own independent business, you gotta plan ahead.
You gotta, you know, this podcast gonna be taxed.
It's like people who win the lottery and then, you know, they win $1 million, buy an $800,000 home, and then owe $400,000 to the. Thank you.
I feel like you guys are at a huge disadvantage because I can just do that.
Yeah, make me feel like an asshole telling a story.
How many of those things? You can have 6 lined up at a time?
Mind your business, Jim.
Oh wow, that was pretty cool. That one hurt.
You make my fucking lottery story sound like absolute shit.
I feel bad, but like I want to push the button.
Was that a setup? Did you bring up the H&R Block thing so I'd tell a shitty story about the lottery and then you could just play that clapping sound effect?
No, I don't. I just wanted to I wanted to keep it going. You know, I didn't even know which one was gonna.
You know, fuck this podcast. This is bullshit.
And we're back.
DJ, get off. But I don't know. Another thing is like, if you are listening to this, for the love of God, give us suggestions. If you want to see us do some shit, if you want to see us watch a movie,
I'll spoil the shit out of your favorite movie.
Yeah. If we get if we get 2 people asking us to watch a movie,
if 2 people are like, go see this movie, so I don't have to, I'll go see it.
Mm-hmm. Or if they saw it, they want to hear our take on it. You know, we'll definitely do that too. Does anybody have anything that they want to plug? Anybody got some shit going on?
I want to plug this podcast.
Okay.
And
DJ, they're listening to this podcast.
Yeah, so listen to it. I want to plug my own shitty jokes.
I got a book I'm working on, and thank you.
What is? Do you have a title for the book?
There's a working title. It's not going to be released yet, and I have a upcoming slam poetry show with a date yet to be set.
That's right.
Big poetry show.
Jim performing his art.
Yeah.
Now, have you started working on your poetry already?
Yeah, I can tell you the name of the poem. It's called "Should I Sit or Start Sony Michel?"
That's where the clapping sound effect comes in.
Still working on the buttons.
Yeah, just spam it. Yeah, you gotta get the what do they call that? The hip hop horn. I like that one though, because that's like the low budget version of the hip hop horn.
You know what I was thinking?
We couldn't afford a hip hop horn, so we got the exactly the record scratch.
Once I learn how to use this, everybody's fucked.
It's an instrument.
Nobody's safe.
That's
all right. It's already too much.
It's already too much.
Yeah,
we're not gonna do that.
We got to bring in our own sound effects so we can get back at you.
We will.
So that way I can play the clapping when you're like, once I learn how to use this thing, you guys are in trouble.
But
Motherfucker.
yeah, please, if there's any suggestions at all, we'll definitely take them into consideration. Or maybe, you know, if you want to be on the pod, you can be on the pod. Just gotta reach out to me, Ed, you know, Jim.
Don't
Ian.
reach out to me.
Don't reach out to Jim.
I'm busy.
Is this getting, where's this getting posted at? Is this
Well, I got an anchor.
Facebook Live.
so
Probably not Facebook
is
Live.
this
I
live?
feel
Is
like
this going on live right now?
This is not live.
It's going on Facebook, so all our moms can see it.
Someday
My
maybe
mom
we'll
would-
do live once.
My mom would call me up and yell at me about the tax story thing.
I'm so proud of you, DJ.
Yeah.
I saw you on Facebook talking shit.
Are you friends with your mom on Facebook?
She would never say
I know.
talking shit.
Yeah, talking jive.
Talking potty mouth.
My aunt keeps trying to add me on Instagram. Like every week I'll see like, you know, that she requested. I'm like, stop.
That's awkward.
You keep denying her.
I just don't answer it back. But like somehow like
She
they keep-
cancels it and then redoes it.
Yeah.
She doesn't get the message.
Ian's
I'm
aunt,
just like,
if you're
chill
listening,
out.
fuck off. He doesn't want to be friends.
Well, it's like you don't need to see any of that.
Keep sending the birthday
Yeah.
checks, but fuck off on Facebook. You know?
No, Facebook we're cool. You can add me on that, but like Instagram, don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, it's Instagram.
Yeah. The old
Weird how that works.
The old people are coming for Instagram. I'm like, give it a year or two, man. You're not going to be able to use it anymore.
Jim's mom's on Instagram.
My mom's on Instagram, and I'm weary.
They just keep making new social medias to like escape the old people
She
that
hasn't-
find out about like the, you know.
She hasn't figured out the stories yet, though. So, because I know that she won't, like, she never looks at
So
them.
she just posts a bunch of shit.
No, she never posts anything. She just uses it to, I think, like,
Spy.
yeah, spy on shit. But she doesn't know what stories are yet because she never looks at stories.
Stories are our last bastion.
The Last Bastion.
I don't like that. Like when you, I mean, for you know, old, you know, people in like their 40s or whatever that are just trying to like keep up with their kids, whatever. But like, even you see someone's Instagram, they got like one picture, but like a bunch of followers, or not even but they
They're just
follow
following a bunch of people.
You're just like, what is this guy doing? You know, like why have this?
I feel like they have it on private.
For
Nah, then you can't look at it at all.
Oh. Well, like this guy trolled me. This guy trolled me on a WNYT post because I said it's like three people like marching off to war or whatever, and it's like there they go fighting for our freedom, and I was just like I posted the definition of propaganda because I you know.
Because why not?
Well, no, it's just like whose freedom are they fighting for? We just assassinated a guy. I'm not gonna get political here.
We shouldn't get political.
A serious turn.
I'll take this out. But
This is a hot take.
A very special
Tread lightly,
episode of butt stuff.
anyway, like this guy
Continue.
This guy started trolling me, and I didn't know like I clicked on his thing because I wanted to dig up some dirt. I wanted to see what he liked so I could hit him where it hurts, you know. And it's like I go through his thing. It's just like literally he's got like a corona. It looks like stock footage, but it's like a Corona in the sand at a beach, and he like took this like artsy shot of it against the skyline. Like he's out here doing Corona's work for them. And like I wanted to say something about that, but I don't know how to roast somebody for like sitting on the beach
For having
drinking
a better life than you.
basically.
Honestly, I was embarrassed listening to that story. Just hearing that.
At me or him?
No, at him.
Jim, don't touch the buttons.
It's good because I knew right where it was.
You gotta label them.
It's not fair. I sit here so that doesn't happen to me. But yeah, no.
How do you like it?
But he hit me with this. This was his burn. His burn was like, I have all 23 chromosomes intact. I'm like, that's not even a burn. I think I do too. But I mean, like, I've never had somebody do a deep dive. You know what I mean?
Into someone's chromosomes.
I feel like
That was kind of funny.
that's definitely something somebody they would have told me that though, right? If my chromies weren't intact.
No, they just let you go and just they tell everyone like, just tell Ed that he's normal.
I've had trips where like I've thought that like I'm like, is something wrong with me? And like everyone's just pretending that.
Well,
I work in a hospital.
Ian, they did put you in that classroom separate from everybody else.
Well, I know.
That was not nice of me. But no, you're
true.
you're a good egg. You're fine.
Oh, thank you.
You're pretty. Some of the funniest stories are like when you just smoking a Dutch with Ian, and she's like, "Yeah, they just like put me in this class," and like,
Nah, I almost didn't pass high school because of Skyrim.
yeah.
When that game came out, my buddy used to have like Nick. He used to have the nursery, this like apartment. So
Don't put the nursery on blast.
it's all good. How? It's a great
know,
place. But I would just skip school and like play that game. I was like so obsessed with it. Something's wrong.
I don't know. I think you have to have all 23 chromosomes to play that game.
Maybe no.
No.
You just play it poorly.
It's so satisfying when you're not on the other end of that.
I feel like I gotta give DJ the board next time so he could exact revenge on this.
We'll have DJ hold the picture of
You know
the
what we
clown.
should-
Yeah. That sad clown is just staring at me while I throw out these bombs and then get the button pushed on me. It's very demoralizing.
I really like the artwork in here. I keep staring at this picture of these guys on this boat. Like, will they make it? 1917
Do you know where I got that?
at a garage sale.
No, that seems fitting. Somebody moved out one of my mom's units and left that behind. I was like, I'm fucking taking that.
Have you seen how much it's worth? That could be
$45,000.
Yeah, that could be a hot ticket item.
I feel bad about it, but the clown that I just showed was like in a frame, and I took it out just because there was more frame than painting. But like, I feel like I got to get that like framed in a better frame because I love that. I bought that at a garage sale for $1, and like, it's definitely foreign. I bought it off this foreigner, and I've been trying to figure if anybody can help me. I got to take it to Antiques Roadshow or something and figure out if it's worth anything or if anybody recognizes the artist. But like,
He totally sold that to you for $1 because it's haunted.
that's what I kind of felt like.
It's like, yeah. He definitely was a gypsy that cursed that painting.
Well, I've been doing pretty well since I got it, so maybe it's a good curse, like a happy curse.
That's what everyone says right before
Yeah,
things go
you
south
never
for
know.
themselves.
You never know.
Well, we did an hour, all right, but like the first 10 minutes, I feel like it fucked up or like it stopped doing. So we'll do an hour 10 just to be safe. You hear that? We're giving you more for your money, folks. Thank you for listening. If you made it all the way through,
We're stretching it. We're stretching it 10 more minutes.
yeah.
Or are you trying to say that the clown turned off the podcast after 10 minutes?
I feel like if you're referring to me as a clown, maybe, or maybe Tito as a clown, then yes. But I don't know. As we get the hang of it, I'd rather like if the 10 minutes are fucked up, like we could have that be like a cool little forward. Like I don't know. We're gonna keep it real, you know.
We should have they already done all like I know they did the Golden Globes, right?
Yeah, the Golden Globes are done. The Oscars are coming up.
Do
an Oscar special.
We should do
When they release the nominees,
Yeah.
I like that.
Break that down.
We should. It'd be sick to be able to do this like on a certain day, but I don't want to pigeonhole it. You know what I mean? But if we could set up like a weekly thing, and then anything in between is just gravy on top of it. You know, like let's say like I don't know. Does every Sunday work?
I don't know.
Works for me.
I'm in.
Time's fluid, baby. Sometimes I got work, sometimes I don't.
All right. Well, on the Sundays the gym doesn't have work, Jim will be involved. On the Sundays the gym does, somebody else will take its place.
Sometimes I'm here and sometimes I'm not.
We got to stop with the accents. I feel like
Why?
I don't know. I feel like I'm doing it. I feel like I'm doing it too much. Yeah.
New Zealand accent?
Something of
You
English.
mind your business,
English lineage. I hope that some.
These are my characters.
Yeah, I only have one. It's kind of like Brett and Jermaine. I understand that.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
actually.
Dickhead.
Dickhead.
I think now we're just saying things.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, props to Flight of the Conchords, #1.
Shout out to Flight of the Conchords if you want a spot on the podcast.
If you're ever in town, look us up.
If you're ever in Albany,
We could use some new flatmates.
What would be the best like local celebrity that we should try and get on the pod?
Black Trump.
Ricky O.
Ricky Sticks.
Black Trump would definitely come do the pod.
He would.
Yeah, it'd be terrible. I would hate it.
Yeah.
Don't have me on that one.
Black Trump is a local comedian.
Yep.
Who did you say, Jim?
Ricky O. Head chef Rick Orlando.
Oh, Rick Orlando. Yeah.
That'd be
Albany,
a treat.
He's
Albany
a local
superstar.
figure.
You know what would be sick is if like this is mobile, we can bring this. We can do
Time
like
to go mobile.
we can do a pod at like at New World if they'd allow it. And then we can have him like bring out food, or Jim can make food and we can eat it and do like reviews.
Do a critique.
Having worked at a Domino's, I would say that they would not allow it, because I would not allow someone to set this up.
It's not very optimistic of you, Jim.
That's it, you know. Yeah.
We'll pick a Wednesday at 8:00 when it's nice and slow.
That could be the podcast. Like we just go set up somewhere and then we do it until they kick us out.
I don't like that. At least not where Jim eats.
Jim works.
We'll do it at Taco Bell.
I eat there too.
I guess you do eat there too.
Yeah. You're trying to clap me over here? You're trying to clap back?
No.
We got
No
clapbacks.
offense.
Shots fired?
No clapping.
You know what would be cool though is if we could.
Who started the clap? Which one of you? At the end of the movie.
It was DJ.
I'll take credit for that one.
Yeah, that was nice.
I started the
That's
clap.
why this is so fitting.
That was the cherry on top. I liked that.
Started the most unenthusiastic clap of 4 people.
Well, I was just impressed because you just did like clapped once and then stopped, and then people just
Yeah, I just
started.
went, and then everybody started clapping after that. That was
He got like
my
this guy.
finest moment.
I feel like it's always kind of I'm a little impressed when somebody gets it started. I've never been successful with starting the slow clap, but like I mean, I kind of hate it when people do it, like when a plane lands. Like, I'm like, all right, come on, guys. Like, you know what I mean? You don't clap for the fucking bus driver when the bus gets to their city.
Yeah, I mean, and honestly, the bus driver's probably doing more than the pilot is. Pilot's just fucking sitting
Dude,
there getting his
fucking
dick sucked.
Yeah, sitting there getting his dick sucked. The bus driver's going through the tunnel. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the
In
fucking
rush hour, usually.
the pilot can put autopilot on and then walk away.
Dude, plus, like, I just feel like maybe it's just because I saw that, like, what is it? What's the Denzel Washington? Is it Sully?
No, Flight. No, it's
Flight.
Is it just called Flight?
I think it's just called Flight, where he lands the fucking plane
and he's
upside
like-
down.
He's all drunk and shit.
Yeah, he's drunk and coked up.
What, he did coke too.
Yeah, he's all coked up. I'm throwing it out there right now. I could land a plane if you put me in one right now with absolutely
I've seen
zero,
enough movies. I played 1943.
Zero practice.
Is there a speed where like they gotta land a plane?
No.
500 miles per hour.
You go as fast as you want.
I mean, like a movie with Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock. Like, we gotta land this plane upside down, and we gotta keep it exactly 50 miles an hour.
Mission Impossible.
No, there is another movie where I think it's Jodie Foster. Jodie Foster's like working on landing a plane.
Flight Plan?
Is it Flight Plan?
I've never seen it, but I think that's it.
Jane Foster.
Dude, you know what? We should have like editions where we should do classic movies too. Mm-hmm. That we got to find ideally ones that we all haven't seen, and just go back. Like, remember the time we watched The French Connection or something like that?
Yeah.
I had strong opinions about that movie.
I didn't see it.
Popeye Doyle.
We watched it with Old Man John.
That was an OMJ classic.
What was it about?
It
Guys,
was
I'm not gonna lie. I
the,
fell asleep during this. If you,
Yeah, there's...
what was in this movie?
it was about... It had Gene
Smuggling.
Hackman, and yeah... Honestly, I don't fucking remember.
I got
it.
drunk and fell asleep.
There's a bunch of drug smuggling going on, and a no-nonsense, doesn't play by the rules cop has to stop the drug smuggling.
What we should do too at some point is we should try and get Old Man John on.
That'll be dope.
Yeah,
We can get him on.
Be like, gee whiz there, fellas.
Guys. This is a lot of fun, Eddie.
Am I just talking to this?
I would love it if he just becomes like our most dedicated fan. Mm-hmm. Like he's just the one that's always like, we got to get a live stream going at some point so folks like if they're watching can like comment and stuff like that. But
I'm a butt stuffer for life.
Yeah, I wonder how long it's
I've
gonna.
been butt stuffing for years.
Do you butt stuff these mics?
I gotta say,
He just goes around telling all of his friends, "Hey, have you guys heard about butt stuff?"
it's gonna be like-
Guy, his retirement home that he lives in. Dolores, you gotta listen to butt stuff.
don't call them retired.
Well, are
Just
they
dying.
retired?
I think it's a senior.
Senior. Oh,
He still works.
I apologize.
What's he do?
He's not retired.
What's his job?
Does he? Where's he work at?
I think he works with his
does
sister,
something.
Oh, that's right.
accounting or something
I knew
like
that.
that. But
I don't need drinks coffee.
he orders a lot of pizzas.
He reads the paper.
He's the best man, though. Honestly, he's a solid dude.
He's a good man. He's
And I can't-
another local Albany celebrity.
I
that we
can't
should
wait to
have
get him on here and show him off to all you guys. What a a handsome devil he is.
All fast Eddie.
He's got a beautiful diction and cadence that I just want to share with the world.
Beautiful diction.
I did like his
They said
heckling
addiction.
at your comedy show.
Yeah.
I was like, what's he on?
That's my new emo band.
My thing I gotta
Beautiful
work on. I gotta work on. I move the fucking mic arm too much. Like I'm like Howard or
Play
something.
with
like,
it.
All right, well, DJ, tell us about like.
Yeah, really.
You got to be comfortable behind the mic, you know.
So
You hear
like,
that? Is that?
Can you hear that?
all right, we'll stop with the ASMR bullshit here. And today we'll be going over the bomb
Stuff.
the butt stuff. But so we're closing in on 110 right now. Or if we fucked up, then we're just closing in on the first hour. I want to thank you for listening, and
This has been our hot takes on 1917.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
when I think about it now, like we didn't really talk too much about the movie. Hopefully, we like
We tried not to spoil anything too much.
Try not to spoil. You should, even if like
I don't know. I feel like I was just like loose
Yeah, you
cannon
said that one
spitting shit out that happened.
Hold
and-
on. We spoiled a lot.
we definitely we left the ending intact. We left.
There's a lot there. Go see the movie, guys.
You gotta go see
to
the
the
movie.
Spectrum. Support our Patreon. Give us money.
Give us money, please. This equipment costs a lot. I'm in the hole like $1,000. Now I don't know if you count the laptop, it's way more. But you know, we do this for the people.
Bro, if you count the dogs.
Exactly.
The
priceless.
dogs are priceless. But there's 110, and thank you all.